Hello, YouTube family. How's it going today? Hey, my name is Donald Turner, and I decided to come to YouTube to share my talent with you guys. I am a musician. I play piano, and I also play organ. But I love playing piano. Piano is a good instrument to begin on, and you can go to other instruments from there, of course. But I just wanted to share with you and teach you some rudiments and basic theory on how to get started in music. Now, I started playing when I was 12 years old. Yes, that's right, 12. And I started teaching myself by heart. Some people call it by ear. Uh, and I started playing around on the piano and picking out notes, and I would record music and I'd play it back and rewind it and go back and start again and pick that certain segment out until I got it down. And that's how I learned. But that was just only the beginning, my beginning. Okay. I began teaching myself that way as I got older. I took up learning music theory. So when I learned the music theory, theory is the study of music, and the beginning lower level theory, it teaches you the rudiments or the beginning stages, or some people call it rudiments, but and more commonly said, the foundation. You learn the scales, you learn the chords, and you learn the chord progression. The progression means to this really basically all it is chord changes. You go from chord to chord in a certain manner to make music make sense. And then you have the chromaticism, which is colorful, but that's more the difficult of music later on. But I'm just naming a few things so you can see what I'm going with. Uh, I went to college later on and I studied piano, and it was rather challenging because I actually going from one genre of music to learn a new genre of music, and it was the classicals, it was the Renaissance period music, it was the classical, and then the early 20th century music, which, some of the famous names that goes along with that period was like Bach, Beethoven, Brahms, Chopin, and even Schumann, just to name a few. And these greats, they're giants, and yet their music live on today in our popular culture, in our modern culture. People still listen, people still perform it, and there's great symphonies that perform this music that, wow, it lives on. So music is like an eternal bliss. It never go away. It may fade out during certain periods, and then it'll come back and it'll become live all over again. It's like the next generation hear it, and it's like some say, well, that's old. No, not really. I mean, because you can transform old music and really make it become something great all over again. Okay, after a while, after studying, practicing, and applying myself, then the fun began. Actually, the fun was in the beginning, but I went through little humps and bumps and struggles and learning what I had to know. And once I knew the music, it became commonplace. It's like, yeah, have you heard the name of the music called For Elise, by Bach? Yeah, that's some fun music to play. But it was a challenge to learn because I had to learn it in different stages. Okay. Now, don't give up on this. Don't, it may feel like, oh, I can't. Yes, you can. Learn it one step at a time. And you will guarantee yourself after a while, you will know with great confidence that, yes, you can do this. But let's start first with the first. and move into the more difficult stages, then you'll know and understand how much easier it is to know the more challenging music, because you understand the basic foundation. Okay. All right. Enough said about all that, right? Now that I have decided to share my talent with you guys on YouTube, I've chosen to call it Music Can Change Your Life by Donald Turner. Yeah, little old me, Donald Turner, okay. Um, in my opinion, it'll transform the way you think about music. Once you learn it, you won't be all, but you hear it, listen, you have a greater ear, you have a better ear for it. Okay, I understand what they're doing now. And that's how music works. Once you know it, you won't feel lost in the mix of it. Okay, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, I'm about to end this video, but um, I want you to know you can go great to great heights learning music. It's all left up to you. Now, if you like this video, click like. I mean, send your comments in. Let me know what you think. And remember, this is just the first beginning of it. We're going to get into the nuts and bolts of the lessons later on. And you're going to see. And I'm not going to take you too fast. I'm going to let you ride it slowly so you can get this thing and understand how to do it. And then you can go between videos and practice it all along the way until you master each stage as we go. So, look, I appreciate you listening. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and we'll go from there. And I appreciate you listening to my video. Appreciate. Over and out. Bye-bye.